I'll make another one.
I'll have some dogs come.
I'll do
to
it better
your
than that.
crib
Say no.
for a crumb and a bone.
We're
Why
alive.
then you're down?
We're alive.
In 3, 2, 1. That's how I started the last episode.
Go. We're here.
Yeah.
Are we okay? Are we on the air?
Yeah, we are.
Are we live?
Yeah, what's up, people?
Hey guys, welcome to the Opinionated podcast. We are your hosts,
It is I, Cool Kev.
Dash.
and I'm Big Dre. And before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please subscribe to our YouTube page, the Opinionated Podcast. Also, you can go to Spotify, Google Play. What else?
Wherever you stream your podcast.
Wherever you stream your podcast.
So today's show, this is not a Facebook show. Please understand this. You can find this in other avenues. You know, you can listen to us in your car as you're driving. You're sitting home. You want to show somebody a funny video that you thought was funny on the show. You can say, "Hey, watch this on YouTube."
Yeah, bitch, I work hard on them shits, on the little clips. So you can also share the clips. So yeah, but subscribe. Remember, guys, subscribe. Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
Now we got that out the way.
Now that's out of the way.
What are we getting into today, Kev?
What are we getting into? It's called, since everything's so big with this whole entanglement shit going on, we're going to address these side people or side niggas, side bitches, whatever they call
Side
them.
niggas, side bitches.
Side people.
Just side people. Because it seems like that is the most popular thing in society today is being the side person, which is not cool.
Well, who said it's not cool?
I don't know, maybe the motherfucker that's oblivious to.
I don't want anybody to be oblivious.
I'm drunk. Oblivious to the fact that they're being dogged out right now because their husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend is getting penis injected into them or injecting their penis into somebody else.
Let's talk about where that actually came from.
Let's go there.
Where did that come from? Where did this entanglement come from? Because I'm gonna tell you there, Jada Pinkett Smith, you tried to be smooth with your wording.
Yeah.
And you became the topic of the weekend. This nigga said, I got entangled with nigga entangled.
How do you get entangled? Listen, my thing when she said entangled, I'm like, this bitch got roped up, tied up. This nigga doing all types of shit to this girl. And she said she hasn't felt that good in years.
Yeah, my cousin said being entangled is how you get strangled. So yeah, just remember that there, Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, you know.
Smythe.
Stank it? No.
Don't
I
do
love
that.
Jada.
Jada Stanky.
Stanky attitude.
Her name is definitely Pinkett, so it's definitely Stinkit. But I think she became the biggest topic of the weekend. So hey, all of the people who are tired of talking about being entangled, you got one more day of it. Okay?
Sorry.
You got one more day. Sorry.
This is the last day of it, okay?
We are going to discuss it.
So, let's start with...
Entangled.
Yeah, start with entangled.
Okay.
This whole side thing is it's like everybody wants, it's so funny. It's like a great topic. Oh, I'm a side nigga. I'm a side bitch. Like, it's funny until it happens to you.
Talking like it's AIDS.
No. Like I might have been on both sides of the fence. I know I definitely been the side dude and didn't know about it.
I think
those conversations.
I'm about to say we might have had that
We
conversation
had that
before.
conversation before, so I know what it feels like, and I can hear the hurt in the man's voice when he was like, I called her and he was like broken up about it. I'm like, bro, I knew nothing about you.
Okay, so for those who have been under a rock, though, let's start from there. I'm pretty sure no one has, but let's preface this for the people who are listening to this maybe a year later. Jada Pinkett Smith, among the allegations that have been going on for maybe, I guess, 10 or more years of her and Will Smith having an open relationship. More recently, maybe a couple years ago, August Alsina mentioned that, that there might have been a relationship. He didn't say sexual. He didn't say anything like that.
He put the penis to his wife.
So more recently, August did an interview with Angela Yee where he detailed that he was in a actual relationship sexually with Jada Pinkett Smith. and it was never confirmed by Jada Pinkett or Will Smith until that interview came out, and they kind of had to speak up. So where we are now is right in the shit where they had to respond and come to the table, red table talk, and now we are just having so much fun with the term entanglement because that's the term that she used to describe her and August Alsina's relationship.
She came up with that one.
That was one of those lies.
That was one of them situations where she wanted to kind of softly put we was fucking in nice terms
Correct.
in front of Will, because you could tell as soon as she said entanglement, he was like, oh, so that's what you hoes is calling it nowadays, entangling. So you got his penis entangled in your pussy, huh?
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like,
Correct.
that shit was crazy.
There was definitely some entanglement in the pussy, but I think what it was when they were talking, she was trying to not make it sound as bad. She didn't want to say sex. She didn't want to say sex.
So
I'm gonna be honest. They didn't say anything about sex that whole time. She never confirmed, like, yes, we were fucking. They just said a relationship.
but she kept saying entanglement.
No, she said it once, but it was funny.
She said it like twice.
She said it twice. It was still
Like
funny.
twice.
It was very, very funny.
So
She wanted you to know that for sure. That it was only an entanglement.
So, and people have been crushing August, saying that he violated he violated the rules of being a side dude.
Yeah.
Like it was ever like when the fuck when did it become cool to have rules for this shit?
Let me tell you something, bro. If you a motherfucking Jada Pinkett's side nigga, you shut the fuck up and
You
know
shut
your
the
place.
fuck up.
You know your motherfucking place in a $1 billion household. All right, you shut the fuck up. Especially when you out here looking like a colorful ass fucking.
Oh, he look crazy.
Sideshow Bob ass nigga with a perm. Like, you got to chill. You got to chill,
With a
bro.
perm.
You and not only that, but they were talking about this shit was 7 years ago. Like, bro, what is you on that? 7 years later, you feel as though this is what you got to do. Maybe he thought that he was still gonna get the pussy, and then she, closed cased it, and then he was a little mad about it. She was talking like she ain't talked to him in a long time. Like, after she was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go back to my husband. He was like, oh, well, fuck y'all then. And then canceled her ass. And now he want to bring her back up. Like, situations like that make me seem like you just doing that shit for publicity. Like, your shit ain't selling right, or something not working out for you. So now the attention has got to be put on you. You know what I mean? For some reason.
She said he cut it off.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about him. He brought it back up. You feel me? So in order for that to be the case, he needs some type of relevancy within social media or life or whatever the case may be to make something pop, because after that, I mean, unless it's a conspiracy, because apparently after they did that Red Table Talk, they made a lot of money off of the streams.
Okay, yeah, as they should.
Yeah, but I mean,
why not, right?
Conjure something up. Hey, we might as well go on Red Table Talk about this and make this money.
I think she had to. I think they had to. You can't be quiet about that after this big, ginormous fucking story, and y'all just go back into y'all mansion and never say nothing about it. No, we want to know, was y'all fucking or not now?
I don't think Will was cool with this shit, bro. The homie look broke up about it, and really, I wondered did August violate the rules of a side dude, because the unspoken rule is usually the men don't tell. We just die with it. You see the side, you see the joint, and she has her dude in public. Y'all have the agreement to, hey, not even a head nod or acknowledgement. You just keep pushing.
Well, dog, he gave him permission. Will gave him permission.
No, dog, ain't nobody.
That's what. Hey, Will gave him permission. He said.
Will looked like he was about to cry.
Nigga, but Will called the nigga Og. He had a nickname for him. He had called him Og.
But no,
Og.
Come on, Augie Doggy.
That's my nephew's name, actually, August. But he called him Og, like they had some type of relationship, meaning like they were cool or at least cordial.
No, it was. You know what it was? They had pictures together. He invited this nigga in his house, thinking he was sick, trying to help him out, not knowing his relationship.
That's his first problem.
He knew his relationship was failing. His wife, he like, all right, she an old head, but her shit tight.
It's very tight.
He thought nothing of it, like, we gonna all help him out, and his wife's like, you know what? I'm gonna help him out extra and give him some of this pussy on the side. Will ain't gonna know about it. That's maybe the blessing they said.
You think so?
I think
They
it
said
was.
they weren't together
Walk
when
in,
it happened.
yeah, go down a rabbit hole. What? Tell me.
I don't, dog. You don't have. You cannot be the. How many of y'all not been together, but y'all still in the house, but so y'all still technically together? Come
Never.
on, shut up.
I haven't.
Nobody's been in the.
Hell no, you can get the fuck out, or I can get the fuck out if I don't want to be with you no more.
Y'all just sitting there.
Fact.
No, people been
Me,
there.
I'm talking about me personally.
So listen, I've been there. She stays a couple extra days and you wanted to go, but maybe that's what was the case.
A couple extra days. when
You know,
wanted to go.
Kev said, what you say before?
What you had, a squatter?
No, that nigga said, man, I had my bags packed by the door for a month. Like, you know, this nigga don't play when it comes to that type of shit.
No, yeah, it's been relationships. I had my shit sitting like, you gonna come home to an empty house. Let me just pack this shit up for you and just sit your situation out. Maybe everything was cool. That's what I'm saying. Maybe everything was cool. Everything seemed cool. And Will's inviting this man to his house. His relationship's kind of failing and everything like that.
Right.
And they think it's cool, but on the side, your wife's, you're not thinking of it. Your wife is dipping off.
Dipping and running.
Dipping, getting a little.
Dipping and running.
Getting a little dick on the side here and there. It's nothing serious. You still taking pictures. That's why Will was so
Getting a
heartbroken
little
about
dick
it.
on the side.
So for every dude that got this, your girl got this male friend and he's not gay, you know he's not gay, but he's around.
Yo, if that was a man, they'd have killed that nigga. They'd have hung that nigga on social media.
Oh,
They'd have hung him if that was a man. If that was Will. You know that shit, bro.
But that's the
For
thing.
realsies.
But that's the thing. I think that's why I could listen. I watched the whole video. I can see Will looked like he was ready to jump over the table and choke this bitch.
You know what,
When she said entanglement twice,
Before
he
we
looked
even
like
get
he ready
into
to
it,
choke
let's
this
go
bitch.
back a little bit to what Dre just said. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't here.
Now, Dre said if that
up,
was a
Crystal?
man, they would have hung that nigga.
They'd have hung him.
Now, to retort off of that, when I was going through videos to like just watch the video again of the Red Table Talk, I was seeing videos that women were posting and was like, yeah, I need a dude like that could understand that sometimes, we make mistakes and that, we're gonna ride or die. But okay,
I'll
now
never
if the table
They
was
never
turned, if
understand
the
us.
shoes was on the other foot, I mean, not to say, because some women, they'll
That's
just
weak
ride it
off.
till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you got the whole gang. If a dude had said something like that, you know what I mean? They'd have been like, oh, that nigga's a dog. He's
He's a
dirty.
piece of
This,
shit.
This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But now that Jada is speaking her truth, she has some type of empowerment, and now, you know what I mean, the shoes is different. You know what I'm saying? They went from being dog shoes to queen shoes.
The
you know what
shoes,
I mean?
the shoes on the other penis.
You feel?
Yeah.
But that's the truth, though. You know what I mean? Like
Because-
if it was the other way around, the nigga would have got dragged through social media. Crazy. Will would have got dragged.
Yes.
The nigga, Jordan Lucas just made a song about Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Take it back.
He would have. You know what I mean? He would have like,
He said he
oh
hope
shit.
he said
Take
he
it
hope,
back.
He said he hope he find a woman like Jada. No, you don't, Jordan Lucas. You do not want a woman like Jada anymore.
I mean, listen. I don't know the terms of the situation or what was going on. I don't know if they were separated or broke up. I don't know.
Are
you know
we
what
going to
I mean?
have a serious conversation about it? Because we could definitely delve into it.
I'm
Go ahead.
saying.
Dive into it, Trey.
I'm saying all of us, but
No.
I mean, in all reality, we don't know the stipulations of
Bro.
what happened within their relationship. If they were together, if they were apart.
walk me
Would
through
you-
a hypothetical.
Would you?
Walk me through a hypothetical.
Of what scenario? What
Of
type
what
of scenario?
I'm saying of what could constitute them doing that and it being.
Listen.
I mean, well, Will said that he had already kicked her to the curb and he was pretty much done with her. We don't know. They could have been broken up, separated, and their house is big as hell. So if one person's living on one side of the house and the other person living on the other side of the house, I mean,
what I
depending
said.
on where they living at,
Okay.
they could technically be in two different zip codes with that type of money.
I have something.
You know what I mean?
I have something to say real quick.
What you got?
How many of y'all kicked the girl to a curb, but the nigga y'all cool with, it's not cool for you to fuck my ex-wife.
I've never did that, but yes, that goes without saying. You fuck her, both of y'all. Never mind. Let me stop talking about killing people.
No, just think about it.
I just want to stop referring to killing people.
Nah,
I'm not being serious.
He's a murderer. Think about that. You kick your ex-girl to the curb, and you and the dude become homies, they be taking pictures. Yo, bro, this is off limits. Come on, dog. Say I'm lying. We've been here.
You're right.
All
You're right,
this
Crystal.
witness.
They're married, so you're right. But let's have some fun.
No,
We're going to talk about
They
this.
are married, but and I mean, maybe their idea of marriage isn't the same as everyone else's idea of marriage.
Maybe their idea of marriage changed and morphed as time went on, and it
That's
morphed
true.
into what they needed instead of the traditional
I
ways of
wonder
marriage.
if you have that amount of money, does that help change your morals of what you consider to be marriage and being together is? Because think about it, if you're broke and your wife is broke and y'all together,
You're
might
describing
feel like,
me.
you might feel like like all you got is each other. So if they go out and do whatever, you're like, damn, you just turned your back on me. You just did that in the third. But these people with this much money who can attract this many type of people
And fame.
you know what I mean, and fame, who can have what they want. What if they just come to terms like, listen, you know what I mean, like, you love me, I love you. I just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. You can do your thing. I can do my thing as long as we do it together. Type shit. Like money can change how, in my eyes, can change how you perceive love to be for a person or what you want them to have, because you can get the same thing. If Jay could go out and find a 10 for her to fuck, Will can definitely find a 10 for him to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Are we talking
And,
tens?
I mean that's just
August Alsina is a 10?
Crystal said marriage is
I
marriage.
wasn't even using him as an example. I was just using Jada like she could. You know what? That's funny
No, you
because
just said-
I think
you
that
just
she
said,
could have definitely found better. I guess it was the whole sickness and she wanted to help and this and the third. Next thing you know, they helped her to
that's
some
the smoke
penis.
screen, bro. That's the smoke screen.
Bro.
Ain't no way you talking about some sickness. Nah, nigga, that sickness was the dickness.
Yeah, she
Oh, we not gonna laugh? Fuck
Dickness.
y'all.
yeah, she shot all the sickness got shot
If
into
you're
a
not gonna be
economy.
faithful, why waste the fucking money for a wedding? Well, here's the thing: if you Will and Jada, do you really give a fuck about that wedding and the money that you wasted?
Kiss you now, you die later.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, think
Okay.
about it. The money that they made off of streaming Red Table Talk alone could probably give them 20 more weddings
Will.
like
She
that.
said August Alsina ugly.
Yo, bro, come on, real.
Jada didn't think that.
Let's think about it.
Maybe he looked better with his pants on.
That's what women tell me. Shut up, you look better with your pants off. All right.
But listen,
You
dog,
got it.
For real shit, Will been chasing Jada since she left Tupac. She was still moored over
They
that
were
man.
friends.
She was fucking that nigga. Fuck out of there.
They were entangled at some
See,
point.
her and August Alsina was friends also. I'm pretty sure she swallowed a few of his babies. Who cares? Fuck out of here. He busting her mouth. Listen, he sing songs. Listen,
Whoa.
Wow.
man. Listen,
Turn to the dark side.
Tupac. Will seems like
Break it down for me, bro.
Will seems like the nerd nigga that got the bad.
No, he doesn't. Not at all.
Listen,
Oh, okay.
listen.
That's Philadelphia.
He
Born and
He
raised.
is the nerd nigga of Hollywood.
You think so?
You get-
Please continue. I'll
get
let
what
you
I'm
run with
saying?
that. Just run with it, please.
Go ahead.
Oh
I'm
my
go,
God.
but I want to hear where it's going.
He's
Let's
definitely not. I don't see him as the
I don't see him
nerd
like that,
nigga.
but go ahead. Break it down so we can kind of see where you're coming from.
Yeah, the streets is with
He
you.
is the soft nigga of the soft corny nigga of the game. Bitches, I don't think Jeezy girl would cheat on him because he looked like he would probably choke her out. I don't think Beyonce would even leave Jay. Will seems like I lucked up on a bad joint like Jada. Just think about it.
I don't agree with that
I
at
don't
all.
agree with that at all.
How many
I've
niggas
heard
in
many
Hollywood
stories. Listen,
that-
I've heard many stories about Will and niggas that he ran with in Philly and shit that popped off, and Will was the first one to jump off. And
He's still from Philly,
and
dog.
he's and you know what I mean. Here's my
So
thing.
was Meek.
Here's my thing. If you've been in the game,
This
if
cup
you've
is-
been in the
this cup is
game,
definitely dirty.
if you've been
No,
if you've
is
been
it?
in the game for
Yep.
that long,
I've been drinking out of it.
it's too late now. It's
Cup is
alcohol
ultra
in it.
dirty. I'm drinking in that
I got to
nigga.
look
It's
in
stuff
mine.
in the cup,
I'm
floating
good.
around. Kev don't give a fuck. He's just that nigga grabbed the cup from the basement and gave it to me, dog.
No, man, listen. I'll get back to my point.
Look,
Fuck out of
drop
shut
the
your
spiders out.
Yo, for real.
No, but
This is a
listen.
little mouse poop.
But
Don't worry
y'all-
about it.
And y'all, both y'all niggas.
You'll develop antibodies.
It's alcohol. It's gonna kill all the doo-doos.
Listen,
Go ahead.
bro.
I'm sorry.
Bro, real shit.
Tell me how Will Smith was a nerd.
Y'all niggas thinking of nerd in the sense of Will is not a nerd on our level. Hollywood level, he might be like, all right, he's cool, he's cute, but I really can't fuck with him.
What if
He seems like a nice guy. Yo, What's the name played him out? No.
Cute. Girl say he's cool, he's cute.
But yo, somebody play. Who was it joint that played Will that didn't want to get with Will? She said before he got with Jada, she didn't want to get with Will because he seemed like the nerdy type, and she played him, and she said she could have been rolling in the dough, but she was a famous joint. Maybe Jada was getting.
I don't know who it was, but I heard that story too.
Nigga, you going from Tupac to fucking Will Smith.
They are polar opposites. I do agree.
Think about it.
I heard stories about Tupac too. Tupac couldn't fight or none of that shit.
I heard that as well. I did hear that.
If he was gonna get his ass beat, he was just gonna get his ass beat. But I heard the opposite about Will. You know what I'm saying? Will was out there fucking niggas up.
I'm biased, but he is. I keep telling people.
My thing about it is, maybe you perceive him that way, or maybe
I ain't
because
calling it cute.
what if
I'm
he's
just saying
just
that's what
his parents just don't
what
understand.
if he's just responsible because he knows that it could fuck his money up or fuck something up with him, revenue wise, future wise, social media wise, all of that, and he knows. And what if he's not the nigga that's got to be the one in trouble at this
All
point?
right, but y'all niggas is not
say
listening.
Will.
Y'all niggas is not listening. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
I don't understand how he
Okay,
looks like the nerd.
He said he was cute.
Nah,
He said it was cute.
y'all niggas is not hearing
Yeah,
what the
yeah, there it is.
Let's take that
What in the actual fuck?
Listen,
that off the
I
screen.
think regardless of
Yeah.
what I still think when you are from Philly, I know I'm biased because I'm from Philly, but there is a degree of even the niggas who is bitches there, not bitches, but like the corny niggas, still grow up with a certain chip on their shoulder where they're not cool because you have to be that way,
I understand. Okay,
or else you get your ass beat every day.
let me rephrase that. You have Tupac on there. You have this thug rapper's big. Everybody in America loves him. He's a thug. He's a dude. He's doing all the hard shit. You want to be seen, and when you're seen with Tupac, your image is like, oh, she's a ride or die joint. Like she's messing with the bad boy. This is who she shouldn't be messing with. That's the image you get with
So
Tupac.
you mean nerd?
Yo,
No,
was
let me finish
that
my- let me
Tupac's
finish.
image
Quotation.
before fucking
Let me
Suge
finish.
Knight,
No,
though?
let me finish.
Go ahead,
my
bro.
shit.
Go ahead.
Let me
Go ahead.
finish. You keep cutting me the fuck
Well, I was
off.
saying quotes. Go ahead.
Whatever,
Sorry.
that's quotations. Okay, that's the image you portray.
Okay.
Now you get with Will. This is the safe, secure. This is the dude that's manages. He doesn't curse in his raps. He's doing movies. He's doing well in his community. He's a very clean-cut guy. Now your image is that you're the more docile, you're calmed down. That, I don't give
I agree. Okay,
that
I get you.
I don't, women's, regardless, dog, I consider myself a nerd nigga, but I know I probably I never killed nobody, but I almost came close to killing a nigga a few times.
Did you consider yourself a nerd nigga when you were younger?
Bro, I was just.
I mean, did you consider yourself when you was walking these streets trying to get these bitches and doing whatever the fuck you was doing? What else? Did you consider yourself when you considered nerd niggas back then? Did you consider yourself one of those nerd niggas?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
But I didn't.
So if we're traveling back in time to a young Will Smith who has stories at that point, who's got whatever clout he's got from his hood, and you meet Jada, and I mean, I've never heard Jada for her to perceive him to be as a nerd type or anything like that. Do you think that back in those days he was perceived as a nerd nigga then?
Bro,
because
how did you see Will in Tupac? Before you knew all this stuff about Will, because real shit, you didn't learn all this stuff about Will until that we at the age now. Back in 90,
I mean, we used
at
to,
94,
you gotta understand that.
95.
I live with my aunt. I live with my dad.
94. Who? Okay, here you go.
So-
Whose CD would you go buy? Since it's not an nerd nigga,
Whose
you
CD
had it.
would you go buy?
You
I
got
wasn't
Tupac and you got Will Smith.
I wasn't buying.
Are
Back then, I
you-
wasn't buying either.
Would you? Okay, Cam. If you had a car, who would you bang in your car? Would you bang Wild
I
Wild?
wasn't banging Will
Would
Smith in
you
my
bang
car.
Wild Wild West? Men in
All right, you
Black?
picked the worst one, but you will
You
bang
did
summertime.
the first one, but I did like.
You
Wild
will
Wild
bang
West back then.
summertime.
But
You will bang
bang
summertime.
You will
Right
you
now.
was even banging,
Right now.
getting jiggy with it.
You.
Ken was in there in the shower getting jiggy with
This
it.
nigga
the
getting
shower?
Cam
Getting
getting
jiggy
jiggy
with it.
shit.
Cam getting jiggy with that shit, not me. A nigga ambitious
Nah,
of a
nah,
rider
nah,
was
nah,
in nigga's
nah.
car, dog. The whole, you know what I mean, me against the world, all that shit. Machiavelli. Come on, bro. It's just, let's be real, man. When you thought of Will Smith back then, you said Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was goofy. He's goofy. He's a cool dude. But you seen Pac, you're like, yo, this nigga's a killer. Not knowing that you did not know the other side of these dudes. It was hidden back there. There was no social media. You really didn't do. You just did what you see. So that's the persona. She's like, I had Tupac.
I get what you're saying. You're saying the perception.
I'm with what women consider the great choice to do.
So you think, all right, so let's get to the point. You think that it wasn't all that and she just straight up cheated.
She cheated because she was probably like, I'm with the company.
So that's what you're saying. You're saying that she just straight up cheated.
Because you ever listen to their old conversation they talk? Because she was like, Will was like, oh, I didn't let her find herself. We had to keep this clean cut imagery. I wouldn't let Jada be herself with certain things I wouldn't allow her to do or myself to do. We wanted to keep this persona. Sometimes women feel trapped. Like, why are we living this? I want to live wild. I want to live crazy. Think about it. When she was
so she went through a midlife crisis.
Yeah, probably when she was hanging. She probably had to think back like, damn, when I was with Pac, even when we considered friends, people was looking at me in the media.
I think people giving her and Pac relationship too much credit.
But people see her in the media is like, why is she with him? She's a good actor. Why is she with this? People like with this thug, but in her mind she's like, oh, I like what people's talking about. I have this bad girl image with him, but with Will, I don't have this. Even with the young boy August, she's like, seen in the public with him. She's like, you with this young singer that can get any bitch in the world he wants to, any chick in the world he wants to right now, any pussy. But I got him under lock and key. That's
August.
She had it.
Oh no, he was turned out.
You see how he told her?
He was turned out.
No dude in the history of human history would go and turn on his side joint like that.
Would you? If she broke up with you and she wouldn't give you no pussy no more, and it's the best and it's the best pussy you ever had in your fucking life, and she healed you.
Yo, I'll be tripping just like he.
I was gonna say, you gotta keep it real with yourself.
That pussy has to be crazy.
Nigga, I'll be writing letters.
For Will to still want to put up with that shit, know who Will Smith is, knowing Will could probably bag any joint right now, get a divorce.
By your definition,
any joint.
By your definition,
he's a millionaire.
He is cute.
Yeah, Dre. Yeah, cool. You know what? You're right. You're right, Dre. You will fuck him and Kevin date him. Listen.
I'm just reiterating.
Like I said, you will fuck him and Kevin date him. Listen.
Oh shit.
Listen. Not about
got
that.
Money.
Hey, listen.
I'll never think he's cute though.
You just love him for his money, Kev, right? You'll just be there for his money.
You'll be there for his looks.
Yeah. Listen, no, I said, listen, like I said, bro, like I was saying, Jada got.
I do think that's an interesting take.
Jada has some phenomenal shit, and she knows that she can play well because where are you gonna find something as bad as me?
Pretty sure he can.
I'm just saying that's what women give you. This pussy is bomb. You know it's bomb because you on the other side of this table ready to cry. I would have flipped that fucking red table over. That bitch would have said entanglement twice to me. Fuck that table. That table would have been on the
floor. That red table would have been on the floor.
I would have flipped the fucking table. Hell, dog.
Oh shit!
When you seen security right on set, none of that shit would have been staged. I'd be ready to kill this bitch.
Well, he had to agree to do it.
Yo,
and he had to already
agreed to do it because he wanted to find the truth, and he was sitting there. He never.
Wait, hold on, bro.
So you think
he wanted the truth on camera? He wanted the truth on camera, and that was his first reaction to it. Let's be honest. If that was you and you was in the spotlight, first of all, you're going to game plan before you get on there, so you can say shit like entanglement. All right, you are not going to say, "I want to know everything about what happened on Red Table Talk." You would have to be a fucking psychopath to do that.
In the back of your brain, she said entanglement. You said this bitch sucked his dick.
I think he would have to know she sucked his dick.
She probably let this nigga fuck her.
Wait. Maybe she didn't. Because if her pussy was that great, that nigga might have been eating the box every time.
But she said this the best. You know what fuck Will up? She said this the best I ever
dick.
felt in a long.
It was okay. All right. So I think that's hilarious because yes, let's say that he just giving her, let's just say that he giving her the dickathon, the 20-something year old dick. Yes, it's long lasting and he has energy. He's still because I was 20 years old and giving dick before. Giving.
Being 20 years old and giving dick.
Giving dick before.
He's
And
giving dick.
so it's the sweaty
Yeah.
kind where you actually still breaking the sweat. You destroying it. You got the energy to destroy it. Great. It takes you a little longer to get to that point. But let's say that let's put this in perspective and say that maybe what she meant by that, and I have no idea. Maybe what she meant by this is the best I've felt in a long time is, wow, this guy's actually paying me all of his attention. He doesn't have movies to do. He's giving me all of the attention that you would get when you first started dating somebody and they fucking adore you.
I say that's
That puppy love.
I say that's
Puppy love.
I say that's probably 60% of what
Kev,
she was saying. But
Kev
the other
is
40%
the
was
penis.
Well, that's a part of it, though.
the other 40% he was.
That's a part of it. You remember when you first started getting with let's take you back.
If I get
When you first started getting with your girl that you have now,
oh yeah,
what was it like when it was like the first part of the relationship?
corny shit. But now I still do weird shit. I try to role play. I still do wild ass shit. I will come to my girl. We just be sitting on the couch.
Did you
let
say
me-
it was
let-
corny shit?
corny shit? You know,
Oh, like Will?
You mean sappy shit?
sappy shit. Let's
Don't
put it
say
that
corny
way.
shit.
But-
Be like,
Man,
oh,
shut
so
the
you
fuck up.
think-
He don't want to look bad
I'm
in
just
front of
saying.
He don't want
I'm
to look
trying
bad
to-
in front of his girl.
I'm
Shut the
trying
fuck out of
to
here.
save
My
you.
girl know
You
how I
what I'm
am.
saying?
You don't want to look back in
She
front
be
of
like,
his
oh, so
chick.
everything we did was corny, huh?
I already
Next
tell
thing you
her.
know,
I
Kev,
say
like,
that
you know
I'm-
what I mean? Nah, nigga, nah, fuck that.
Get out.
That's why. That's why me and
Get
my girl
out.
like this.
Hopefully, Will
because
cute ass will take you.
That's gonna be funny. No matter what, that's gonna be very funny.
Nothing funny. You say you was giving good dick.
Giving good dick.
You said giving.
No, you
G-I-V-E-N.
misheard. I said giving, and then I specified no giving, not give in.
He was giving Ian, nigga.
Here we
Listen, nah,
You
but
made
I'm
up mine. You actually said what you said.
I said what I said, not to say. I said he was a hand. Get the fuck out of here.
Handsome dude come out
You
of
can
that.
say
y'all-
it. Go ahead, please.
Y'all
Please.
making me forget what the fuck.
I'm sorry.
We do this all
Go
the time.
ahead.
We do this all the fucking time.
We do.
All the fucking time. Like I was
We have a
saying.
good time.
What the fuck was I just talking? What was my point I was just making?
Well, I finished making the point that maybe he just made her feel good, and you said 60-40.
It was 60-40. I think it was 60 of him being a sappy, dopey, lovey, cuddle, cuckoo shit. But
Don't you think that makes her feel good? Like all of that,
Yeah, it makes
including
you
the
feel
dick.
good. But girls also, like I tell my girl, just sitting around the couch, bullshit. You need to let me eat that pussy from the back one time. Girl, like what? Because they want to hear.
She said what?
Yeah, what?
She goes like this. I say that to I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be honest. I say that to my wife shit like that to my wife all the time,
It's out of pocket
and
shit.
she is disgusted by it.
Nah, my girl
We've been
laughed.
together for so long.
My girl laughed.
Nah,
Well,
she
we
didn't. No, I'm joking.
My girl
Kinda.
laughs and like, you fucking nasty. You really gonna do that?
Yes.
I'm about to do it right now.
Yeah, because you still feel that way. Like you still feel that way. But what if Will so busy in doing movies and jumping out of planes and all that shit decides that he doesn't want to eat her pussy from the back?
Every once in a while, you just gotta get out of the shower while your girl laying in bed, nothing, just slap her in the face with your dick, like. Get it.
All right.
You know what to do with this. Don't
So
act
Will
like
Smith should have done
tell
that,
her
and
what-
that would have avoided this.
No, you have.
Let's talk
You
about
have
it.
to do that.
No, real shit. I'm
You have to
like
do
have a
that.
conversation
And
about it.
sometimes you gotta come home out of the blue with flowers just for no reason, or tell your girl
So
she's
he-
slap her in the face.
so-
with the
sexy
dick.
or she looks beautiful, or
Here's
you.
some flowers.
I
So
love you.
he was in a dick slap. So he wasn't doing the little things, if you really think about it. Because she said she was unhappy, right?
Shauna said exactly.
She said she was unhappy. But my thing is like, I always felt like this. If you were unhappy and y'all had conversations about it, then why not separate altogether? Why are y'all still in the same house? I can't be in the same house and then there's a nigga tearing down my wife in the other room and I'm fucking, like you said the other day, I'm building shelves and shit.
Who's to say that they were in the same house? What if that was during that
I said
spur?
that. Yeah.
What if it was during a spur where Will was doing all them back-to-back movies? He said
Could've
it was
been.
like 7 years ago.
Could have been.
Remember?
No.
That's what he said.
It could have been.
The last movie he made was
Bad Boys 3.
no. Before that was recent.
The shit with Jaden.
That was like almost 8
Oh,
years.
Shit
Gemini
with Jaden.
Man.
No,
Gemini
he made
Man.
mad movies. And you talking about 7 years ago, kid. We're not talking about the last 2 years.
And movies don't come out right after they're done either. That's another
Exactly.
thing.
So what if he was traveling, doing these movies, you know what I'm saying, just doing his
And
own
August
thing.
was
Plus,
home,
you got the money.
Yamming your wife. He's healing your wife with penis.
He's healing. She definitely used the word healing.
And Jaden introduced this nigga. I would slap. I'm going home.
You can't slap Jaden because he didn't know, which
I'm
means he should
fucking-
actually slap August
Oh, he
Alsina.
should.
Yeah.
I'll be a son. Your mom introduce you to your mom. You gonna tell you cracking my mom, bro? I would invite you to the house. Let's talk on some nerdy shit. Get you
everybody a
in the
nerd.
door. Nah, cause you listen, bro. Anytime I do some violent shit, I'm not. Oh, I'm gonna go get my shit. No, just come in the crib. Come chill.
And then he has an
Now
iRobot
I got you.
waiting for him.
Now, nigga. Now I got your ass. I got your ass.
So you go. What I would do is definitely call. Hey yo, dad. All right, I'm about to call this nigga over here. Let's dip on him.
Yep.
Let's
He
dip on him.
has to. That's his son.
You know what you do?
You said
Never
you
mind.
fuck my moms and I introduced you on time.
First of all, don't fuck my mom. Ever. I don't care who you are.
Bro, he trashed your mom.
I don't give a fuck who
He
you
tried-
are.
he
You
tried-
can be my dad. Nah, don't fuck my mom, dog.
He
Like, we're not
trashed-
doing
but
this.
That's the thing. He trashed his nigga. He trashed his nigga mom. Y'all homies in the same age.
Ooh.
We are boxing.
And then he got to come out and
I don't
eat
think they're the
afterwards.
same
What do you
age,
do
yo.
when you fuck? They're not. What do you do after you fuck? I go eat some cereal. I go eat some shit. Imagine
Oh
that
my
nigga
gosh, he
cracking
coming
and
home
walking-
and eating yo shit.
yo cereal.
Fuck that. Your mom might kiss you on the cheek.
And yo,
Nah, I'm gonna jab the shit out of her. I'm sorry, yo.
and yo
Come on,
flip
you don't know.
flops.
7 years ago.
That's a slow jab, but you
you
know what I mean?
kissed me, mom.
Imagine you
kiss
come
your
home.
mom. You kiss my dick.
Imagine you
Boom.
come home. You Jaden, you come home from it's 7 years ago, so he could have did a movie. You know what I'm saying? He could have did anything.
And this nigga, your
He
dad.
come home.
A song.
He come
That's how we'll
home
talk
and
to
he
each other.
pull in, and then August pulls in driving one of his cars.
No,
Hey,
driving
hey,
one-
Jaden.
driving one of Will's cars, so you think that's dad.
no.
You like, oh, dad's home.
He's like, and then the window go down. Hey, son.
I got one better. You come home and August walks downstairs in your dad's robe and opens refrigerator while y'all both in the kitchen.
And then ask you what's new.
And your mom upstairs come down with the robe on.
And then has a conversation with you about your dad's new movie dropping.
I can imagine that happening.
That part,
I can definitely imagine that happening.
Like,
Hey,
yo,
when your
I
dad
seen
gonna be
you-
in your
Yo,
next?
I seen your dad dropping some new shit. That shit
Bro.
look fire, bro.
Shit look crazy. I can't wait to go to the
Can't wait.
premiere.
Yo, you want to go see it together?
But you looking at, but how would you feel? You in the kitchen
Oh,
looking at
shit.
both of these niggas in the robe, knowing your dad's
That's
already
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
on top.
Yo, listen,
Yeah.
listen, and we say all this with fun and games and just opinions and shit like that
It's
because
his opinions. This ain't fact.
yeah, because I personally I like Will Smith. I think he's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing in rap back in the day, and I think he's funny as shit. But this situation right here, man, I don't know.
It's terrible for him
It's got to be the most aggravating situation
because
right
it's
now.
embarrassing.
It is, and it's all over social media. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's nothing that you can do to evade the situation. So you tried to hop out in front of it, but it was a little bit too late because August jumped out and got the interview first.
Yo, that's
Yeah, I mean,
but-
he got the interview first. When y'all seen that, y'all was like, "Oh
he's
shit!"
from spazzing. Will's after that red table talk when August first came out with that shit, he spazzed.
You think he
Bitch, you
choked her?
fuck. I knew he was fucking this nigga.
Yeah.
I told you to keep this nigga
You a
quiet.
Philly nigga? You think he choked her?
Yo,
Hold on, let me really think about it.
he had
So
to
listen,
choke her.
listen.
If
he comes home,
if he didn't know the extent, then I do think that he at least he had to put his hands on her in a certain way. I'm not gonna say he choked her, but he might have gripped her up.
grip.
He might
You
have
gonna go with
gripped
the
her.
grippers?
Yeah, it's different when you
It is
like
different.
choking is really like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you if you don't. Gripping up is more like it's like
Like, sit right here. You don't move. You gonna tell me what the hell you need
You
to tell me?
goofy ass.
like either that or it's like I gotta leave. Don't call me. I don't want to do no red table talk. It's gonna turn into. Never mind. Let me
No,
be quiet.
bro, real
A red casket talk.
But yo, I'm telling you, dog. I think Will knew, but not to the extent.
I think he knew
'cause-
everything.
Just because, yo, we dudes, you can see the hurt in this nigga face on that. Dre, come on.
But that would be assuming that that's the first time he heard it. I'm trying to tell you that they didn't say, "Hey, wait to tell me everything until the red table talk."
He heard it before, and he was pissed. I mean, he was uber pissed. But for it to come out in the media, and they got to you don't want to discuss this shit a second time.
Agreed.
But you got to address it because you're famous. To hear this shit and to hear this bitch still trying, because she probably denied it the first time. Like, oh no, it wasn't that. We never did anything. We was friends. We was thinking about having sex. We never tried it, but we was almost in a relationship. Now, you go on here and say.
Yeah, because you know she, you're right. Because you know she didn't tell him the whole truth.
Yeah, now you get on the red table talk and you say entanglement?
Which is still cryptic. Which means the dick was definitely in her mouth.
Yo, but that's the
Or
thing.
maybe she already told him and she wanted to say entanglement on TV.
To respect him?
To kind of like, not kind of hold safe face.
You know, this nigga said entanglement.
Yeah, that's what he was
saying,
like.
Dre. I asked you before, it was nothing. I'm asking you again, it's entanglement. Bitch, when I ask you the third time, you gonna probably tell me y'all was fucking. What I assumed
I went to relationships the third time.
What I assumed the whole fucking time. What was y'all niggas doing? I need to know everything. Even though, as a man, you never want to know everything, but you still ask her what everything y'all did.
I'm about to fuck your whole world up. You know what they gonna do, right? She gonna write a book. You know what it's gonna be called? Entanglement.
Yeah.
And it's gonna describe this whole area. And it's probably gonna sell a whole lot of fucking books.
I think Will gonna go to jail after that book.
No. I think
Will gonna go to jail after that. Yo.
Bad boys for life.
Yeah. Yo, he's going.
I think he's gonna help publish the shit. He's
Yes.
gonna get a penny off of it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's
At
gonna
that
publish
point,
it.
you're already embarrassed.
I get a divorce.
That's what
He don't need to
I
get
would
a
have
divorce,
separated. Peep this.
Hey, what if they get a divorce? She get half of everything he got.
No,
he got
she
more.
cheated.
This. All you had with something like this, true. With something like this, you do separate. You just separate. Guess what? In a separation, you might fuck other people. Y'all completely separated. That's usually what you do before a divorce. And you can decide to get back together at that point before actual divorce, but it gives you time to say, okay, yes, I went out, I learned some shit. You know what? I'd rather be married. That's what a separation is.
No, bro, real shit. He knew. Okay, he found out about the shit, confronted her. August leaked this shit. He's embarrassed right now. That's what the
Will
team
Smith,
said.
right?
He's embarrassed.
Yes, he's very embarrassed.
He's embarrassed. He's like, you know what? I tried to make this shit work. He's probably at the point in his head.
I agree.
I tried to make this shit work. You let your side nigga leak my shit. Now I'm here to fucking ridicule of social media.
Yep.
That's why niggas have to get you back.
Yeah, at the end, he definitely said, I'm going to get you back. I had some questions in what that was referring to.
That means I'm going to leave, bitch. Bro, if
Go ahead,
I
because you
got
seem very mad.
If I got embarrassed like that, if my girl cheated on me and that shit somehow got to social media and just in the circle of
Which
my
nowadays
friends,
it does.
in the circle of my friends and niggas coming up to me, yo, Kev, what? Yo, man, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face. You see her, now you spazzing on her.
Yeah.
Like, this a nigga you was fucking with, this nigga talking about y'all together now? Bitch, get your shit, get the fuck out ASAP.
Get out of all my mansions.
Tell this nigga to come get you now. When that nigga come here, I'm gonna
Light his ass up.
I'm gonna have the army waiting on this nigga when he get out here. And I ain't gonna jump you, but I'm just gonna have the army waiting out here, so you gotta get out of this car and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna whisper in your ear, nigga, you swing one time and these niggas gonna jump you. And I'm just gonna commence to fucking you up and embarrassing you. And she bet, I'm like, bitch, you scream, this nigga dead and you dead with him. Shut the fuck up while I whoop this nigga ass. Then y'all both get in the car, bro, pull off. I'm a foul nigga like that. I'm a foul nigga.
The divorce.
I'm a foul nigga like that. Like, you pissed me off. You already pissed me off.
What's up, Frank?
What's good, Frank? You already pissed me off. Like,
Hey,
yo,
look out for that book.
You gotta catch
Rules
the
of
wrath
divorce.
of God. You do have to catch the wrath of God. And
So he has to get his ass whipped. But really, did he do anything wrong? In this whole situation, in a real situation, did he actually do anything wrong?
This is what he did wrong. Cool. I found out about the shit. You did nothing wrong. But now you trying to play me, put my shit out in the open where everybody can see. Now you did something wrong.
So would he be?
Now.
So he should go. He should actually beat August Alsina.
He should go on top. His son should go on top. One of
yeah.
these niggas gotta go on top of this.
He gotta let the son that don't have no type of like fame really to
The first one. That ain't his mother.
Oh yeah.
That ain't his mother. He watching laughing like, damn.
Damn,
Dad, you
want
let that nigga do you like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Jay he better step some shit up, man.
Bro, but you what
He out here making ninja movies and shit, Karate Kid. You better go to kick upside his head or something.
Somebody gotta go up top on this nigga when they catch him.
So he is wrong, and he is wrong in that
wrong
aspect.
because he leaked the shit.
Okay.
If he
I agree with that.
If he would have got busted and Will confronted him and they argued,
Why
he
tell the
but
media?
he still either should go on top because you don't take no fucking pictures with me and we trying to help you out and you fucking my wife on the side.
Why tell the media is my thing. I do still feel like that Will knew. Why tell the media?
What Kev said earlier.
Yeah,
He wanted the fame.
Yeah, my thing is why wait for so long after?
Well, he said it.
If you really wanted, yeah, but it was like a couple years ago.
It was.
And they said this shit happened like Will specifically said like several years ago. That's a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why not go for your clout as soon as it's over? Like, oh, it's over? Well, let me get this clout right now. You gonna sell more records then when y'all finally break up, because you know you're gonna have that fucking sad I just broke up music. And then you just broke up with Jada fucking Pinkett. That music's
Smith.
gonna be even, well, not at the time.
Yeah,
she was
it ain't
Jada
Jada
Pinkett
Pinkett.
Alcina. Alcina with the pena.
Continue. I don't know what to do with that. Continue.
But
With
no,
the
just
pena.
with the
Your girl got fucking
But,
rainbow hair, nigga.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but why
that
not?
nigga
But
look
why not
crazy.
get the clout?
He had
then?
2 different suits
You're gonna
on.
have people who, first of all, if they already liked you, they're gonna be like, oh shit, they're gonna really tune in. Then the people who don't really know who you are gonna want to know who you are because you were with somebody that damn near everybody in the world knows. You know what I mean? And you gonna have that sad music. You know what I mean? You gonna have that old school R&B. Somebody just broke my heart. Oh my nigga, who just broke your heart? Oh,
I'm
Jada
sad
Pinkett
dogging you.
Smith. Excuse me, my nigga, who just broke your heart? Oh, Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, I need to hear what this nigga's talking about. Everybody's gonna tune in. That shit would have shot your shit up back then. Why wait
It is weird.
so long
August.
to do a whole story?
Why wait?
It's a conspiracy.
You ain't the king of R&B.
It-
Why wait?
You ain't the king of R&B.
Yeah, why wait?
It's a conspiracy.
It's not.
It's public.
It's public.
Yeah.
Yo.
Why
bro,
wait, dude?
I'm just saying, man. Like, Will,
It's a
he
strategic plan,
violated.
bro.
Like, I know that we talking about side dudes, and this is like
A sideman?
side person, whatever. This shit in society, it's not a game no more. Like, it's before you did shit like this, it got you killed. Like Nick messing with nigga wives and girls.
Will
like,
Smith said, you said he's too soft.
Yeah, you called him a nerd.
You
I
called
did
him
call
a
him
nerd.
nerd because
You called him a
dog.
cute nerd.
I'm not talking to fucking red table talk. That bitch going red table talk with her fucking kids, dog. You going there with your fucking mom. You ain't going over there with me looking like goofball.
That's how he got
Goofball,
a
motherfucking fucking
That's how he
Goofball
got-
McGee.
That's how he got a piece of the
McGee.
money.
Nah,
That's
you-
how he got a piece of the
Man,
money.
fuck that.
He was there.
You my bitch.
So all them
You
streams
my
go to
bitch.
both of them.
You my bitch. I'm getting
Not
red
at that
table.
time.
I'm getting red table talk money.
Not
You
at
going
that
that
time
motherfucker
frame.
by yourself.
At that time
I'm
frame, that was
I'm
Alcina's
about to
bitch.
catch this nigga August on the fade. Real shit. Like, I gotta go see this nigga. God, after that interview, fuck calling this nigga up like, yo, we gotta talk. You gotta come to the crib. We gotta talk. And they're gonna come and talk because you're Will, and they think you're gonna be diplomatic about that shit. That be the day that I be in the headlines going to jail.
Remember when that European boy tried to kiss Will on the cheek? Will
He
slapped
slapped
the
him.
shit out of him.
Yeah.
You see
Shit
that
like
shit?
that?
Well, he couldn't fuck his ass up.
Dog,
You think he could have fucked? You think he
No, he
could have
can't
just hit
fuck
him with a hook? That nigga's on the red carpet.
I'm hitting all.
He slapped him?
He slapped him.
But I think he definitely
He
wanted to
slapped
do
him.
more.
He was like, "Yo,
all my
don't do that."
No, he said, "The fuck fuck is you doing?
All that training I did for that Ali movie is going in August once that nigga walk through the door.
Gav, you gotta have so many enemies, man. You and Will Smith gonna be enemies. You and Drake enemies. Remember Drake said
Drake owe him the fade.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Drake.
Next.
Fuck
I mean,
Damn.
fuck that nigga.
he trains. What do you do?
I used to train. I don't train anymore.
Well, he does now. What are you going to do when Drake comes for you?
Train some more.
You can't call him cute and get away with it.
Call that nigga cute. You say you like this music and you fucking listen to it in the bathtub. Listen.
All right now. All right. I do like Drake's music. I
do listen to it in the bathtub.
Why would I listen to it in the bathtub?
With bubbles.
I don't take baths.
With bubbles.
With bubbles.
Or pink bubbles.
Oh shit.
Listen.
Just hold on. We're going home.
Yeah. Just go.
All I know is this. We just talked about Jada Pinkett and them for a long ass time, and we didn't really get into the nuances of side niggas and side women and side whatever you are.
Anybody side niggas out there that's listening to the podcast right now, raise your hand, type a comment. Come on, I want to hear your story.
Raise your hand.
Yeah, you can raise your hand.
We can see it.
You can see it. You can. Let me show you how you raise.
We can see it.
You raise my hand real quick on here on the comment section.
Listen, I think.
There you go.
All right. So okay. Let's guide.
I just raised my hand.
Let
on
us
the
know
comment.
that you a side.
Hey everybody!
Look,
everybody
I
who just
raised
joined.
my hand on the comments.
Everybody who just joined. Hi.
Raise your hand.
So here's the thing. Let's steer the conversation to this. Let's say you are in a marriage for 20-something years. You are in a marriage for 20-something years. The love is kind of gone. You don't want to actually get a divorce because of the kids. I mean, I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying let's just put that out there. We don't really want to get a divorce. You have an empire together. You have many properties. You live in a big house where you can spend some time apart. Would you take the same steps and say, let's break up, but stay married? But you do your thing, I do mine, but we still go on vacations and shit together.
We still keep
Would
up
you do
appearances.
that? Keep up appearances.
Nah.
Would that be is that all the way wrong?
Nah.
Because I don't really think it's wrong. I just wouldn't do it.
This podcast gonna blow one day and I'm become famous and rich.
And you're gonna have to fight Will Smith.
We just claimed it. By the way, that was him claiming it.
Let's claim that shit. High five.
Oh,
I like it that far.
all right.
There you go. But it's real shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing no goofy shit like that. You gone, you gone. We ain't living together. Love my kids, but I gotta have I'm a person that gotta have my sanity. I can't.
Okay.
Shit don't make sense to me. I ain't fucking with it. Y'all should already know. I'm not fucking with it.
Word.
This don't make sense to me. You here, but you out there fucking other dudes. Mentally, I can't handle that shit. Just go do you. I don't have to see you. I don't want to be around you. Live your life. I'm happy for you. Don't come get in the shower after you just got dicked down by another nigga and you in the room with me. I am sorry. Bitch, go ahead with
Don't
that
get
shit.
dick down and then get in the shower.
And
What's she supposed to do? She's supposed to keep it in her?
Nah, in the shower in my house when I'm laying in the bed, you just got smashed on. You come in, oof.
Oh, you know, never mind. I was going to say it got a smell, but never mind.
You can smell the sex on
Yes.
motherfucking joint.
It has a smell.
It has a smell. You don't, bitch. You
Nish-
came in here. What Nishay say? Nishay, you got to come on the Opinionated podcast page. I want to get that comment on here.
Said people separate all the time. If we done, then we are done. You start doing you while we separated. Don't come back. That's what I was saying earlier.
Nishay, come on the
If they start
Nishay,
doing,
you
if
watching
they
right now?
start
Come on
doing
the
them
Opinionated
after
podcast.
y'all are separating, y'all broke completely up.
Give me 1 second.
Then they could come back.
Here, I'm about to say if you can invite her on your phone, because I invited her to my watch party.
Oh yeah, come on the Opinionated podcast page here. I was about to do that shit. Come on the Opinionated podcast page, and
Look for your friends.
yeah, I am. And come on here.
I think now I agree with that also. You're correct. It's like, no, if we're in the same, I don't get that freak shit. Don't come to, no, we're not together. If we're not together for you to just be going and getting dick down and then coming, like that's like me coming having the as we said like 10 episodes ago, the fish smell on my dick, and you know what I'm saying. You know I just came from getting some pussy. You know I just came from getting some pussy. I slide in the crib like, hey, what's for dinner? That sounds fucking insane.
You know,
Insane.
Don't come.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Don't
Ask that bitch what's for dinner.
Yeah,
That's what's coming next.
That's what you're gonna
That's
get.
what's coming next.
Yes. So Why can you do that? No, Jada Pinkett Smith, you can't. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You know what you can do? Take your cake to heaven with you.
Can't have your dick and eat it too at my crib.
Correct. Yes, you cannot have your dick and eat it too. And you ain't giving me no pussy. That's another thing. I ain't getting no ass neither out of the whole situation.
See, that's where I'll be a foul. That's where my foul nigga will come out.
I'm gonna do everything to you. I'm busting on your face while you sleep. I'm gonna do all types of shit.
Or some foul shit.
Yeah. I'm shaving you. I'm shaving a fucking.
No, shave ball. What you do?
I'm doing everything.
You got Will Smith back. You can go deeper than that.
No, you bring a groupie.
How deep would you go?
Bring a groupie back to the crib while your wife's sleeping in the bed. And like, bitch, bend over, just start smashing on the end of the bed. Just come in with.
It's a story for her, yeah.
And she rocking, and Jada wake up like, what are you doing, Will?
What are you doing?
I'm hitting groupie. She roll over, see me, just shut up, bitch. Go back and sleep. You fucking August. What are you doing?
I would definitely do some foul
I was
shit.
like, yo,
yeah.
You shut up and keep taking this dick, bitch. You cheated on me first. I'll be having a whole conversation.
Assuming that she cheated.
I'll be having a whole conversation while
Assuming
I'm
that it was
still smashing this.
Assuming. We also assume that Will Smith just was innocently, doing Hancock too, while she was doing whatever she was doing. You don't know how this started. We don't know how this started.
Maybe he was getting his
Hancock Will.
Too, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe Will got caught cheating and then came up with this proposal. Maybe she was reluctant. Let's dive into that.
She probably was, but
and the only reason he wants to get her back is because it got out.
Correct.
Maybe
that's the case.
That's the thing. Maybe because Will shit never leaked to the media. But somebody's coming out with that shit.
Give him the blessing. Ooh.
What if what?
What if Will really did give him the blessing?
I think he did.
Go ahead, fuck her.
I think he did passively, like, yeah, that's y'all relationship, man. You know how he talk.
Or like, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. We ain't together no more.
But you give a fuck as a man. You can say, I don't fuck.
I'll never. Me personally, I'm married, and no, you cannot have sex with my wife. Like, it sounds like a weird thing to say, but it's like, no. Wait till.
It doesn't sound like a weird thing at all.
When we're divorced,
it sounds like
you do whatever the fuck. I don't care. I can't care because we're divorced. I mean, I can care, but I can't do nothing about it. But nah, nigga, we married. If I catch you, I'm gonna shoot you in your back while y'all fucking. Understand that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Them plead insanity.
You can literally.
What you mean?
You can legit plead insanity because you will be
temporarily insane.
Yeah, you're dead, but I'm insane.
I'm going to.
It's that simple.
I'm going to the mental hospital. Put the straps on me. Throw me in the minibus, dog. Take me away.
It is what it is, bro. And my thing is, because it got out, it's up for scrutiny. It is what it is. That's why. That's the only problem I have with this is that August Alsina said, "Nah, yo, check this out, yo. Check this out. Check what I've been doing." You ask what I've been doing? Jada. Pinkett Smith. I don't even call it a Smith. You know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett.
But that's the thing.
JP.
He looked like a hole in the situation.
Geppetto.
He looked like, you know why he looked like a hole in the situation?
Who?
August Alsina.
Okay.
Why?
You look like the hole in the situation because you are the nigga that's butthurt because she kicked you to the curb.
Seems like it.
You supposed to be you saying you supposed to be getting all these bitches and all this shit. You seem like the butthurt nigga.
And she was like, he just stopped all connections with me.
Yes, that's what she says.
You know why he stopped all shit with her? Because she was like, you know what, this been fun, but I got to get back to my husband.
I think that absolutely happened.
And he was like, you got to get a divorce. I want to be with you full time. That's the sucker move as a side dude.
Know what she said?
No. That's the thing. That's the sucker shit as a side nigga. You, as a side dude, she said she's going back to her dude or her husband. All right, ride was fun. Let that shit go. But you do have sucker moments. I'm trying to think. I've been a side nigga once. I've been a side nigga twice.
Once, twice, three times.
Once without knowing. The second time knowingly. So
Kev, you knew every time.
Nah, I didn't know.
You was there. You was there. You knew every time.
I didn't know the first time. The very first time, I didn't know.
This nigga come home. This nigga comes home from work and sees you in his bed and you don't know.
Nah, no nigga ever catch me like that. The second time, I was knowing. And I think I got caught up in a situation. I did get caught up in a situation between him and his girl. And the nigga tried to play the girl, and I spazzed on this nigga. Like I spazzed.
You spazzed on his girlfriend?
Is that the one you fucked her with the shoes on the end of the bed?
Nah. This is a different
Why
situation.
we always talk about his side situation?
Nah. I'm just thinking. Now, one of my side situations, I did flip the fuck out because boy went over a pocket. I think he found out about me and beat the joint and slapped the joint up.
It was definitely the sneaker joint.
Nah, it wasn't. And it pissed me off that he put his hand. He put his hand. It pissed me off because he put his hands on it.
Was that the boy you dunked on the basketball court?
Bro, stop giving niggas hits. Cause real shit. I don't give. Listen, you can listen to the podcast. I'm pretty sure he is.
I saw a picture with him
podcast,
the other day. Actually,
you come back and say, "I heard you say on the podcast shit." You say something to me.
They were together.
My nigga, this time it ain't gonna be no piecing up this shit. So don't come at my neck no more.
that nigga don't know you.
Nah, he know what I am.
Like, I mean, y'all don't know each other no more.
No, we do.
Oh shit.
But listen,
You gave hints.
Yeah.
Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Damn. Where from?
Yeah, fuck him then, fuck him now. Like, nigga, we just piece the shit up. Let's make it cool. Y'all know how I am. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But listen,
Jada Pinkett
let me
Smith.
go back to what I was
You
saying.
over here starting
Let me go back how I say I got out of pocket. I was a side nigga because I'm the type. Y'all know how I am. I'm on this podcast. I keep it real. I don't try to sugarcoat. Oh, I would never do that. Now I got out of pocket because he put his hands on her, and I didn't appreciate the fact that he did that.
Okay.
So we had words, and I wanted to see this nigga on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to catch this nigga. Like I said, when I catch him, my whole mindset, when I catch you, I'm going to do everything that you did to a female, but worse.
We were talking about this last night too.
I'm going to fucking hurt you. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to hurt you when I catch you. I'm going to hurt you bad when I catch you. Nigga, you could have slapped me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You could have caught me slipping and gave me the work. That's my fault. I fucked your John. You caught me slipping. You got me.
Okay.
That's good. I respect that. Don't put your hands on a female. But that's what I'm saying. That's my one time I got out of pocket because I wanted to catch this nigga. She was like, don't do it. She wound up going back to him. I'm like, all right.
Well, there you go.
There you go. I'm like, you know what? Cool.
I've never been a sideman.
I'm not. I don't give a fuck. You probably did. But,
Yes. I
listen,
mean, technically it worked.
It worked, but it worked, but that was me tripping as a side dude. I tripped that's my trip moment as a side dude. I shouldn't have caught feelings for her getting caught up, but I did.
So you were August Alsina.
I ain't do all the extra shit snitching on the jaw.
Well, social media wasn't out then. But
I
what if it was?
snitching on the nigga, but the nigga he violated. You don't hit him.
So if Will Smith would have choked up, Jada Pinkett Smith,
the Olga Alsina should go because that's his side Joe. He got caught up.
Even though he was wrong.
You a man. I mean, I'm just a dude. Don't hit no joint. That's my mindset. I got a mother. I got a mother. I got 3 daughters.
This is after Muhammad Ali. I think August got his ass whooped.
Don't touch a female, dog. Don't touch a female. You got beef because I boned your jaw.
So
come catch me slipping.
So all right. Let me hand you a for instance.
Okay.
Let's say Will Smith. Let's say he doesn't know, and he walks in, and he goes upstairs. He hears a sound. He walks in the room, and they're so loud that they can't hear him walk in the room, and he start whipping both their ass. Is he wrong?
Nah, you can do that. That's legit.
Okay.
Because I would kill everybody in that room.
Okay.
Be Bloody Sunday in that room.
I'm just saying, because getting angry at one point is getting angry at the other. Do you start fucking both of their ass up?
That's angry at, because that's an uncontrolled rage moment.
I think you are fucking him up out of the disrespect of you being in my home and the audacity, and I was already
in your robe.
Yeah, and I was already gonna fuck her up, and since you're here, I might as well fuck you both up.
And she's letting him wear your robe. Remember this.
That's an uncontrolled.
In your sheets.
That's an uncontrolled.
Got strangled one of them with that robe.
That's an uncontrolled moment.
Live by the robe, die by the
But
robe.
it's you find out about me. You can spaz on this trip. Don't dust her, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't dust her off. Call me up and say you won't find me. One nigga I said I was a side nigga, and the nigga said he was coming after me. I was accepting of that. I'm like, cool, you right. Oh, oh, I'm gonna see you. I said, cool, you right. I ain't gonna run when I see you. I'm not gonna run, I ain't gonna hide. Yeah, nigga, that's how I get down. I said, okay, that's how you get down? All right, bro. I'll catch you when I see you. When you catch me, I know what it is. In my mindset, that's what it was. I know what you was coming at, how you was coming at me. You said this how you was coming at me. So when I seen you and we seen each other, there was no miscommunication. Don't bitch up now that you seen me and I reacted how you said you was going to react to me. I'm understanding of that shit. But don't slap her up. Look, then don't slap her up and then it gets back to me and I'm like, bro, come on. That's the type of shit I was like, bro, come on. You could have came and seen me.
What if you don't care about her? What if you was just hitting it?
What do you tell him? Dog,
You don't tell him anything?
she just a hoe.
What if you didn't know until somebody told you? Like, what if she called you after he slapped her and she was like, oh, he just put his hands on me.
Oh, my
But you was just
boyfriend.
fucking- Yeah.
Your boyfriend?
I just, listen, when I heard the initial shit, I just told the nigga, I got care, but I didn't. I was like, bro, just apologize. That's all I said, was apologize.
Yeah, but what if you
He
didn't
don't
care
care
for
about
her?
you.
Because at the time that was somebody you kind of like you didn't love her, you weren't in love with her, but you cared
like,
about
bro,
her.
I'm like,
you know what I mean? She was somebody that you didn't want to see anything bad happen to.
I kind of
What
cared
if she
about
was
that
just a
situation.
jump off jump? You know what I'm saying?
I kind of cared the situation, but I'm like, some females get slapped up. So I told boy, all I said was apologize. Like, bro, you wrong. You gotta apologize.
So do you think he should have listened to you? You should have think he on the other line.
This what he
Wait,
should-
hold on. On the other line, you think he should have said, "Yo, you right, dog.
You shouldn't told me, fuck you, nigga, and suck my dick.
This
That shouldn't have been
this
your-
is why I
that
like
should-
you."
That shouldn't have been that shouldn't have been your response. Fuck you and suck my dick.
Yeah, but my question
at that
is,
point is whoop, click. All
My
right, cool.
question
I already
is-
said.
You're the nigga fucking his girl.
yeah,
I said nigga apologize.
You're the nigga fucking his girl.
But I said nigga apologize.
You're the
Yeah.
nigga fucking his girl. You tell me anything you want, I'm going to burn your house down.
All right, bro. But okay, if I tell a nigga fuck you, suck my dick. In my mind, that's the.
It's on.
That means when I tell another nigga suck my dick, that means I want to fight you. I want to see you. You got the heart.
Actually, I'm gonna drop her off at your house.
But that's the thing. That's the trigger to see you got heart to fucking fight me. I want to fight. So suck my dick. Let's bump. Let's rock. But you tell me to suck your dick, and I
Look at
flip,
you on camera.
and you turn bitch. Then nigga, that's on you. You's a bitch. You shouldn't turn bitch after you told me suck
I
my
agree.
dick.
yo.
I agree.
But if it was a bitch that you did not care about, she was a
I
jump
did.
off.
I did. I
Would
probably
you
would.
even
I
have
probably
a
would.
conversation
I
with her?
probably wouldn't care. But it wasn't that I.
Yo,
had.
it's wrong for
She
him
was
to
like,
hit her,
slap.
but I don't care.
It was.
It ain't
it
got nothing to do with
was-
me.
I don't
You
care.
shouldn't have
was-
fucked
it
me.
wasn't
It's
so
wrong.
much- it wasn't
Yo,
so
you
much-
shouldn't let him hit you like that.
It wasn't so much feeling.
You should leave him.
It
You
was
should
just-
leave him.
But not
Oh,
for
can I
me.
come? Can I come? Nah.
Nah.
But it's best for you to leave him.
It's
They
not
got
mine.
sheltered.
The story-
Kev said apologize.
the-
Nigga, what?
The story was more because the story is more intricate than that, and I don't want to get into.
It don't matter how the story goes, bro.
No, it's more intricate.
Dog.
I tell you off air.
Imagine
I know
August
the story
Alsina.
already.
I
No,
don't
no.
tell me.
I tell you off air.
Imagine August Alsina calling Will Smith and telling that nigga to apologize. Imagine that right now. That's how you sound.
I told nigga apologize because it was deep. It was a lot deeper than that. But you told me suck your dick. So after that, I'm like, all right,
Yo,
cool.
apologize to her for smacking her because I fucked her. You found out.
That's exactly what that was. It ain't her fault you found out. Why you slap her?
I was so.
Yo, in all
I was
reality,
so
in
pissed
my
that
mind,
night.
right now, in the way that I would have reacted to anything you said like that to me back then, if that was my bitch and you were fucking her, you told me to apologize
I'd
to
kill
her.
It was the same thing.
I would have
I'd
used
killed
all
you.
the anger that I had towards her on both of y'all at that point. It wouldn't have mattered what you was talking about. Nigga, yes, fuck you and suck my dick. Who the hell
Where
do
are
you
you?
think you are? I'll tell you where I'm at,
That's
and
the
I'll
thing.
tell you where you are. Yeah, I know
I
the
definitely
story
would have
already.
said, "Where are you?"
I know that.
That's the thing. The nigga told me that, and I flipped, and I told this nigga where I was at. Nigga didn't want to come where I was at. I said,
Oh, well,
nigga,
yeah, bitch.
I said, nigga, where you at? I'm on my way. Bring your niggas. And all I went and got was 2 niggas I know. I got 1 nigga I know. I said, this nigga ain't gonna fool, and anything jumps off. I only need 1 nigga. The second nigga came just because he came. I went too deep to your neighborhood. I was coming to your neighborhood.
Okay, you went there.
Oh, yeah.
Kev,
I was
you
looking
got a
for
lot of
this nigga.
audacity, bro.
You do.
You the audacious one.
Think about it. Think
I'm
about
not
it. Now,
audacious, bro. But
Kick
mine,
it.
mine.
You are
Think about it.
audacious.
think about a nigga coming too deep to come and see us in our neighborhood.
What you think I'm coming
After
against?
telling you to apologize.
Think
It
about.
is terrible for him.
But what you think? But what you think? You think I was coming too deep with nothing?
I get what you're saying,
matter how you
I was
but
coming
nigga, I'd have
too-
lit you, I'd have shot you till you was on fire, my nigga. Like, for real.
I came too deep with one nigga I know that me and this nigga gonna bang it out to the grave. I came with the mindset that yo niggas is gonna be pussy.
How old were you?
At that time, 22.
23, 22.
Okay, good.
23.
All right, because that was dumb.
I ain't cared.
I know, I'm just saying, like, if you was young, I'll excuse that. But if it was like you was 30, nigga.
Y'all was around me at 20. Y'all that was my foul nigga stage. Y'all seen shit I had at 22 and
I
20.
never knew you told a nigga to apologize after you was
But
fucking his
y'all
girl and
see-
then went to go to his neighborhood to beat him up after fucking his girl.
This is a long time ago, so the laws is over. But y'all seen the type of
The
shit.
laws is over.
You see the type of shit I had at that age on me.
Okay.
You knew what I had. So my
That was
mind,
the epitome of saving them hoes then.
no.
Ooh, you saved
wasn't-
them.
No, it wasn't.
No,
saved.
bro, you saved them.
No, I didn't save her. You told
She's
me.
a better person now because of you.
No, you told me to suck his dick. You tell me to suck your dick. It's like
Fuck his girl.
And then told
She
him to
did.
apologize.
you better
Apologize for me fucking your girl.
Apologize. You already know what you already know my mental state. Apologize.
Okay.
That's all you guys do is say you sorry.
Nigga, I would have laughed at the phone and then kicked her.
Nah,
the fuck
he
out.
laughed and he told me that shit, and then he turned bitch after what I said. Like, yo, I don't want to be found. I was coming to see you.
Shot you till you was on fire.
Yeah. You show up in my neighborhood because that's the only. I'm going to say, oh, this nigga's crazy. I have to put him out of his fucking misery.
Yeah.
He called me.
You
First
think
of all,
you're just gonna go around fucking people bitches and tell them to
tell
apologize?
them to
This your
apologize.
last statement, my nigga.
That's
This your last
exactly what I
shit,
would have
you know
done.
what I mean?
This nigga's insane. I have to put him the fuck out.
I'm saving a lot of niggas while he trying to save one hoe.
That was my mind. That was my mind state back then, dog. Like
You was definitely wild.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was, dog. I was bugging, but it was like it was a pride thing.
Yeah,
After-
something to-
it was
I
a
was
pride.
thinking
It
something to
was a pride thing after you told me suck your dick, because it was like, oh, okay, that means we want to fight. That's what that meant to me. I'll just fight.
You still seem insane. To me,
if
you
you
seem
would have beat
insane.
him up, if y'all would have fought and you'd have beat him up, and she was grateful, y'all have got a relationship.
Nah, it wasn't.
Yeah, you would.
She could have been mad at me.
Even if you ain't like
She
her.
could have been mad at me after I beat this nigga up, went back to this nigga. I'm like, bitch, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him and fuck you too.
Nah.
Only reason I trashed this nigga because he told me to suck his
And
dick.
then Kev would have slapped her.
After he got his ass whooped, she wouldn't have been able to go back because he would have been so mad that he got his ass whooped over her that she would have had to continuously get her ass whooped if they were together because of that one situation. So there was no other alternative but for her to move in with you.
She wasn't moving in. She had her own spot.
Nah, not anymore.
She had her own spot.
He was gonna be creeping in there joint whooping her ass.
Just for no reason.
I wish
no reason.
I wish
She was
it-
gonna
I
Nigga
wish
married
your
with
old.
kids still whipping her
I
ass.
wish your old nigga would. I wish any of my girl old nigga would come to my house with some goofy
I'm talking
shit.
about her crib. And you said she
Don't
had her
come
own
there while I'm
crib.
there.
So her,
You don't know.
like I said, y'all have been in a relationship because you'd be
You don't
coming
know.
back.
He'd have came there, he saw you.
See,
Is
I
he
couldn't-
still wrong?
I couldn't be in a relationship like that because then I gotta go.
What if?
Because I gotta go to your crib
he
every day
came
strapped
there,
up and ready for
seen you.
altercations.
He'd have came here, seen you. Remember, you whooped his ass and whooped her ass, and then left.
Oh, he gonna beat her ass in front of me now. We in a relationship.
He gonna beat her ass
You sleep.
so fast. You gonna wake
You
up.
sleep.
He gonna be gone. He gonna be like the Foot
Hey,
Clan.
hey, Pete. Ain't nothing wrong with punching her in the face while she sleep and then hopping out the window.
She ain't gonna know if it was him or you. He gonna be like the Foot Clan.
She gonna
Ninja
punch you.
Man.
She gonna punch you. You ain't gonna know what the fuck happened.
But that's just the dumb shit I was on. It was pride. It was pride and principle thing, bro. Because it was just pride and principle thing. Like I take an L, I hold an L, I hold an ass, I hold anything. But just don't tell me like we losing people because we talk about this wild ass shit, dog.
Oh, well, it's funny.
Nah,
Hey, everybody, before we continue, remember You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Opinionated Podcast. You can also subscribe on your preferred streaming platform. So remember, if you missed today or if you want to catch up on anything or if you have to leave the stream, you can listen to the rest. I promise you, we are interesting.
And as far as everything, this person Dash, I'm not no super thug. I just respond to situations how they respond to me. That's all.
By fucking they bitches. And
I meet threats how threats come to me because I love life and I want to smile. I'm a happy dude. That's how I want. But let's get back to our show, bro. Come on, listen.
What you got?
The whole side thing. Like the August out scene, we went over. Will should have seen him, which he should have. Sean should have seen him. Now we at the point. It's like, is this shit cool anymore? Like, is this shit something to do? Like
Be a side nigga or have a side woman?
side chick. Like I'm really thinking.
No, it never was.
It's nothing. It's ruining real relationships, and it's like it's corny in my eyes, and it was corny when I was doing it too. I'm not gonna front because I was probably corny for doing this shit, but that was a younger me, and I didn't care or give a fuck about anybody's feelings, I really didn't.
You did.
No, I never did.
You did. The reason why I say you did, I'm not trying to play you. I'm saying like you did because you would have just told your girl that you had, hey, you're not my girl. You know what I mean? I'm going to date other people or you can date other people if you didn't care. And I'm not trying to play you. I'm just saying like in general terms.
Yeah, but it's not.
You cared enough to want to keep her and not lose her, but didn't care enough to want to be faithful.
That's corny, and that's not how you should live your life. Like right now, I'm 37 years old, so right now I live my life a different way. I'm not. If I want a different chick, then I'm leaving who I'm with now. But I love who I'm with now, so that shit is corny. And a lot of people is trying to make this shit funny and trying to make this shit cool, and don't realize there are people out there that take this shit serious to the umpteenth degree. Like,
you can wake up dead.
you can, and that's not even. No, but listen, that's not even a joke. That's facts. It's gonna be niggas out there that catch you messing with his wife and will let you slide, and because I know, I'm gonna say because I'm the type of person you fuck up my perceived reality or how I think shit should go, and I can't ever get it back to that point. I'm gonna do whatever to get it back to that point, to the most extremeness. And that's probably me. But it's people that think like that. You don't know. Somebody might think, you know what? She left me. She's with him. I found out. I have to kill both of them so I could be happy again. Not knowing you're about to spend your life in jail for the rest of your life, but you'll be happy and content. Like, they're both gone. Yeah. Yo, it's a fucked up way to think, but that's facts, though.
Murder them both and I'll be happy in prison.
Or get rid of them both and no one will be happy.
And nobody be happy. We could all die, or we could all die together. Like, you gotta be careful. This whole side.
I'm gonna kill you, him, and me, and then I'm gonna whoop his ass in hell for eternity.
But do you think this shit is like I think people try with the side joint, trying to be funny or trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm the side dude. I think niggas is trying to have too much clout with this shit and with social media, like, oh yeah, like I'm that side piece.
Well, that's breaking the rules anyway. That's breaking the rules of being a side person. You're not supposed to say anything.
Well, niggas is snitching online, so what's the difference? That's
I think that side shit is dead, or it shouldn't be. My thing is,
at our age, it should be dead.
period. If you don't want to be in a relationship and you want to have multiple people, then be honest with both people, because that's also how STDs get spread and side kids. Like, you know what I mean? Remember people having kids on the side and then them being raised without the things that they need.
Some dudes
all that shit.
Some people have whole families, have 4 kids
Correct.
here, 4 kids. That's the thing. I heard people talk about, people back then in the early 50s and 60s having an entire family somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But their wives, nobody ever knew about this shit until the person died, and then when people show up at the funeral, like, yo, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm such and such. Like, but what? But that's how it's supposed to be. Now it's like
No, it's not.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I ain't saying
That's a coward way to do it.
I'm just
in my
saying,
opinion.
but I'm saying that's how it used to be. Now it's like you 2 days into being a side dude and you want to be Mr. Known. I'm cracking your girl. I'm fucking your husband.
I'm
fucking
shooting your
boyfriend.
face.
But
We're
that's
even.
But that's the thing. It's so whack right now. It's just like, damn, it
Oh, they ain't got no gun.
ain't even a secret. I don't need it.
Oh, they ain't got no damn gun.
I don't need
I
it.
say talking about shooting somebody. I ain't got no
I
gun.
ain't got no gun either.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna say it. I ain't got one.
I just think with the side shit, bro, it's I don't know about people going on social media and telling. I just think that certain people come in with that standpoint. I've seen women who are very comfortable with the fact that a person has a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? They go into it like that, like, all right, cool. Like, I just want this. You know, I know you go home to her or whatever. I'm just speaking in generals. I know you go home to her, but when you ready to, fuck, like, that's what I need from you. Just dick and a good time, but go there and go home and pay your bills and go home and do all the other shit that I don't need you for.
That is the most.
And some men are good with giving that. Like, cool, all right.
But that's a sad fucking thing.
It's a very sad life.
That's a sad life on everybody points. It's a sad life on the chick that's getting. That means that's all you expect to be in life.
Mm-hmm.
That's one, him for doing that to somebody who's probably home loyal to shit to him. And third, the person that's getting cheated on. Like, oh, and women always talk about, women and women bond is so tighter than men.
Who the fuck said that? They're the worst.
They're the foulest.
They're the worst.
Y'all females are the foulest. Y'all, at least we try to give you hints to probably stop our ways.
You know, one thing that I can say for a fact, well, when it comes to anybody that I consider close enough to come into my household, is we don't ever look at each other's, I'll say surrogate others, each other's bitches or anything like that with the intent to want to do anything with them, to them, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen women call them their best friend, and shorty will try to fuck her best friend's man right under her fucking nose. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure niggas that you know might have intentions or would want to do something like that, but nobody you would call close enough that you would let in your house, open your fridge, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is crazy.
That's a foul nigga. Like,
that's some plotting, boy.
Yes.
Plotting. And
there's people who do that, though.
There is. You see girls' friends. When you get a certain age, you see girls' friends that they have that be plotting on you. And you'll tell your girl, like, yo, bro, I don't feel comfortable. Like, babe, I don't feel comfortable around her. Like, that's where you go.
You don't feel comfortable around Fatima?
Yeah, if that's what
just put a name to it. Fuck it.
If that's who you're inviting right here, that's who you're inviting right now. Like, I'm not going. I don't want to be around her. Why?
Just keep touching my dick. Oh, that doesn't happen?
That happened one time. That was
shit.
I was young. I don't think that counts. I was like in the 6th, 7th grade. 7th grade.
Right.
No, I was in 7th grade. I had a girl and her cousin, friend, whatever, came over. And
that's because they were curious about penises.
Yeah, she was all on me and shit. I'm like, I could smash your friend right now, but you're my girlfriend. That was like...
No, you could just kiss her real hard. Cut it out.
That
ain't smashed her in 7th grade. I mean, you might have. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. But that's what I'm saying. But right, you know, with certain girls, you just don't feel like, yo, why? Oh, you too touchy, clingy. You like, all right, get the fuck off.
Yeah, you too familiar.
You too familiar. Get the fuck off me. Like, all right, you want to get a hug? Hey, what's up? Good to see you. It's a side hug. It's no frontal hug. It's a side hug, or maybe a side hug and a kiss on the cheek, and you push it.
I don't need to give none of my, like, if we're talking about now, I don't give none of my wife's friends hugs. Why? I don't.
None of them. So none that you're really familiar with. You see the.
I know them all, and I say hello to them. I know them all for years. They don't need a hug from me.
Certain people, my girl, it's a side hug.
I hug my girl.
It's a side hug.
Nothing ever.
It's a side hug.
But
Like,
hey, how you doing?
What's
like,
up?
I'm not scared to touch them. I just don't. It's just not something that we do. Like,
hey. No, it's no frontal. It's just. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I usually, if I do a frontal, it's normally like, with one
Ass,
leg back.
ass out.
Yeah, like, hey, what's up, yo? How you doing? One arm or something, you know what I mean?
Cuff the
I'll
butt cheek.
never get. Oh, whoa, no.
It's nothing that your dick
Yeah.
touches them like you.
Yeah, no pelvis, no pelvis to pelvis.
Nah,
I don't hug my wife like that.
Hey,
what's up?
You nigga hug your girl like that. Yeah, they
Nigga,
probably.
I'm stealing both of them at the same
Punch
while
one
in
of them in
mid
the
hug.
head hard enough to give the other one a
In
good
mid
time.
hug,
Like, what the
all
fuck
of them.
you doing? It's a nigga side hug, nigga. Just like you hug your homie, you give him a dap and you pull in close. This nigga's like, boom. It ain't no Dre hug the nigga dick to dick, but it's like, it's just like so you didn't. My bad, the nigga jumped in your lap.
You
This
say
shit-
you hug your
this
wife
shit-
like that.
This shit came from absolutely nowhere.
Yo, but we know me and
Came
Cam
from
both,
nowhere.
know that shit is fat. Good nigga jumped in your lap before.
Not in my lap. He jumped in my arms.
It wrapped his legs around you.
It was
Jumped
only,
in my
it
arms.
was only bad. It was only bad because it was in public on a main street in
On
Philadelphia.
no, it wasn't. That was on our street.
No, it was in Philly.
We were in Philly, bro.
He's at the. Okay, this is how I say. It was in Philly. It wasn't on the strip. We was inside the strip club.
I thought we were out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that at
we were
all.
In front of whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I
He
don't
was in front
know
of
that
something,
one.
but he jumped in your lap and you
jumped
hugged
in your arms. He
and jumped in your arms and you grabbed him like not to let him fall.
We were in front of a college.
Yeah, we was.
We were in front of a
Okay.
college.
So you hugged the nigga dick to dick before. It's cool.
Well, that was more like dick to thigh.
All right.
Side thigh.
It ain't like I could actually say like, no. Nigga
It
definitely
really-
jumped in my arms. I'm like, all right.
He's a good friend of ours. He's cool.
All
He's
right.
cool.
So
That was a funny.
Whatevs.
I always kill Dre on that, but that was just funny at that time. But yeah, man, like this whole side, I just hate it. I hate everything about it.
hated it.
I hate it because I'm like, okay, it's cool.
You hate it now, but not back then.
It's cool if you're in your 20s.
Who wants to be a side person?
Cause people,
I don't want to be that.
Dude,
Give me all the pussy.
What if you're single
Still,
and you just get to have?
No,
you
wait,
get
then
to
we're
be
both
multiple
single.
Side joints.
then we're both single. And if you're fucking other people, then we have that understanding.
But
If
you're-
I'm single, but if
Well,
you
if you're
have
si-
a
if you're-
boyfriend,
if you're a side nigga,
sideman,
then wouldn't you wouldn't have the same rules to apply as anybody else. You could pretty much do whatever you want. You're just there for the side.
I just wouldn't I wouldn't fuck a woman with a boyfriend
But-
knowingly. That's
but-
just not me.
but that's-
To me, I don't like the bad karma.
But it's people that
That's true.
intentionally go out looking for that. Like intentionally
I-
go
I-
out
I've-
looking for you have to be in a relationship for me to fuck with you.
There's a website for people that do that, and I forget what it's called, but there's actually a website for people in relationships that are married that are looking for people who are also married or want to fuck people that don't like. What the fuck is it called? It's like Ashley something, but
Damn,
yeah,
Dre, you know
And
all
how
this.
did you come across this site?
I've heard of it before, but also on my porn perusing, it just pops up. It just pops up. Like their little ads and shit. And I'm like,
Wanna
nope,
fuck
no
this bitch?
thanks. That's why I'm at the porn site. No thanks. Want to fuck this bitch?
No, I meant no.
Nah, fuck no.
Dre,
Hell no.
You and your porn done killed like a couple of computers.
Yeah,
Nigga.
You must have a subscription with.
I definitely don't. Tubes.
Oh no.
Tubes.
You got a subscription with what's the niggas at
Well, it's
Best Buy?
that's crazy.
They be
bro.
fixing your
The
shit.
Geek Squad?
Yeah.
I definitely
Geek
don't.
Squad
I said this
subscription.
earlier. I don't know who the fuck still jerks off on the computer, but you, sir, are a psychopath. No one jerks off on the fucking computer anymore. Do you?
Maybe you like. big
Answer the
screens.
fucking questions.
Nigga,
You
I-
can broadcast your shit to the TV
I don't
screen.
think I watch porn. I get like little clips from like niggas sending me.
Oh, you don't watch porn. Oh, you don't watch porn.
I've really never been a porn watcher.
Lie detector,
I used to watch porn when I was younger.
please,
Oh, we getting off subject.
please.
I used to get porn when I was younger. You know the tapes.
Now
This
you don't
is
watch
me.
porn.
Bro, I get clips. Like niggas send me clips on messages through Messenger, and I'm like, oh, wow. But I'm not going to look.
You'll beat your dick to a woman pulling her titties out of her shirt.
It's weird.
I'm not beating my dick to nothing. I'm not beating my
Okay,
dick and I'm all
so
over to my girl
everybody,
right there.
everybody who can listen to this, go back a couple episodes ago when we talk about certain things, and Kev will say how he watches porn, and then there's a thing on the sides that what was that? I think that was when Lisa was here. There's a thing on the sides that the ladies with penises.
And if you can find it and message us the episode it was and what time it was in the episode, and we find it to be right, I will cash out you $10. How about that?
Oh, Ashley Madison. Thank you, Nishay. Yo, thank you, Nishay.
What's up, man?
Ashley Madison. That is the actual site where you. Hey, yo, Nishay, how you know?
No, and then she watching.
No, she don't watch those. But she said they were on the news years ago for leaking emails.
Ooh.
Ashley Madison. We don't want to give we don't want to give Ashley Madison no shine because I don't believe in that personally.
It was on the news.
I think that's fucking dirty as shit.
She wasn't watching porn.
Yeah, she wasn't watching porn. I'm joking. We're joking.
No, let's
It was on the news.
I'm guessing we at the point where we wrap this up.
Maybe a little bit.
Yes.
Sure.
So listen, again, as we were saying earlier, a lot of people I love the fact that y'all watch us on Facebook. I love the fact that y'all come to Facebook all the time, listen to us. But listen, we have a YouTube page. Please go to our YouTube page. If you fuck with us here, just hit the subscribe button on the YouTube page. That's all we ask. You don't got to do anything else. You don't got to get the notifications from this shit. Just hit the subscribe. It means a lot to us.
Tell them.
Hit the subscribe button. That's all we want. As far as we have Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're on anywhere you can stream podcasts at. Please go there and subscribe. If you're sitting in your car and you want to hear our podcast and you thought the last episode was funny and you want to show somebody or tell somebody about our podcast, please go to these websites. Go to these Go to these places where you stream music at. Check the podcast area. Subscribe. Tell people about the Opinionated podcast. If you think this shit is fucking funny, and you're like, oh, you gotta go. You don't have to go on Facebook and find us and go search through old videos. Go to our YouTube page and you can pull up whatever episode. Go there and that's more direct.
We'll give you money.
Like we'll give.
We're not.
No, we are. Cause right now we are about to give away a weed tray, a weed jar, a custom Opinionated podcast weed tray, a custom made Opinionated podcast weed jar, and lighter for our smokers out there.
We know you like it.
But in order to get into...
And I'll cash app your money.
But in order to get into the runnings for
and
that...
I already did a promotion 5 minutes ago.
But to get in the runnings for that, the first two steps you have to do is subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, subscribe to the podcast or wherever you stream your music at. Screenshot it, send us the message. After that, we were going to give you questions from certain episodes of the podcast that you have to answer. That's how you enter the drawings for the weed tray. And then after that, we were going to do a live show of the people who did all that shit.
What about the non-smokers, Nishay says?
What about the non-smokers? Maybe
we can get you an
I'll give you
shirt.
Maybe get you a shirt, maybe cash app you some money or something like that.
Cash app you some money, but that's all we want. We want people we want people to listen. Like, listen, man, we're not just on Facebook. That's what everybody gets confused. Like, oh, I have to watch it on Sunday on Facebook. No, you don't. You miss
we want you to, but
we want you to.
Yeah.
But if you miss our episode on Sunday,
or if you just want to listen to it again,
yes, if that too. Go to our where you stream your music. We release the audio every Tuesday. Every Tuesday we release the audio. Every Friday we release the YouTube episode. And that's another thing. That's why we want people to come on here and comment and interact with the show or even get on camera and talk with us because it's like, yo, now your face is getting exposed to YouTube or this thing blows up. We're not going to forget people who fuck with us. I don't care. Me, Dre, Kev, we all said it. Once this shit blows, everybody who was with us at the fucking beginning, we get here, we're going to fuck with you. Either we have to fly you the fuck out to a show just to sit in the audience with somebody we interviewing that's popular, that you get to meet, you get to see, or you got an idea with a podcast, maybe we trying to, because we do opinionated media. Eventually, we want other podcasts to what would we say?
Cross promote.
Not cross promote, but have on the podcast that we help.
We will be umbrelled
Oh,
over.
yeah,
Get started.
Yeah. We want to start other. Yeah, this is a whole media play that we're going for here. This is just a start.
Yeah, we want to get other podcasts started. You know what I mean? I mean, we really, and we love the female point of view. We was really trying to get another female. We was trying to get a female on the show, but we don't know who's dedicated to that shit. But that's the whole.
That's neither here nor there.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out.
But we would definitely want to thank Nishay though.
Nishay.
She says I'm supporting y'all regardless. I don't need to win anything.
Nah, we love that. You support us heavy.
We're friends.
Frank supports
You know what
us
I mean?
heavy.
She's a great person.
Yeah.
Crystal supports us heavy. Black Cherry. Who else?
It's more people
so
out there.
many people
Yeah.
that
Thank
support
y'all.
us while we was here, and we not gonna forget y'all when we get the fuck up here. I'm damn sure not gonna try to forget y'all when I get up here. I don't give a fuck, niggas. Whoever the bosses that control the strings behind it. I'm like, look, this is our podcast. This is how we run our shit.
We're gonna show.
We
love.
need these people. We need these people here today. They're gonna be in studio before the show gets started.
They get it.
They get it. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna show love.
We're gonna show love. But listen,
I'm gonna tell them tomorrow at 8:00.
And I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna be us or them.
But listen, real shit though. Subscribe to us on YouTube so you can listen to these old episodes. They're funny as shit.
Oh, all the old quarantine conversations are up on YouTube as well.
Quarantine crime. We had a good one with Nishay yesterday.
Yeah, it was really good.
And Shonda, she was on there too. So
Yeah.
that was a great one.
Really good.
Yeah, you guys do a good job. That's my wifey time.
Yeah, listen, we're not gonna bug you on that. Listen, but I'm saying subscribe to us on YouTube, subscribe to us on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your iHeartRadio, wherever you stream your podcast, subscribe. Tell us you subscribe. I'm getting tired of niggas bumping to me in the street saying, "Hey, yo, I'll listen to your podcast on Facebook." Great.
Now take the next step.
Take the next step and subscribe on YouTube.
All you gotta do is just press a button.
And if you think we're funny, you want to show your friend, subscribe.
Even better,
share.
Even better, exactly. Share and then tag them in.
Share and tag them in it.
And then we'll send them other funny clips. You
Don't
never know.
worry, we're not going anywhere. This is our podcast is fan friendliness, and we're gonna keep it that fucking way until we die and the wheels fall off.
So that was our show for today. We were your host.
It's Cool Kev.
What the fuck? I'm drunk. Say that. This is Dash.
And I'm Big Dre. Wait, what?
What? Listen.
Enjoy your week, please. Goodbye.
You can't listen because all this is popping up.
I'm Cool Kev, and I'm drunk.
I said I was cool.
We're not live,
No,
right?
I said that.
Because I'm still seeing live.
DJ Alamo.